All right, on three. 1, 2, 3. One more. 1, 2, 3. So what's going on, guys? Attorney Griggs, Justice Fighter. We are here live at the Caribbean Communities Solidarity Support for Black Lives. And I must say, this really touches my heart as somebody who's hopefully my best friend is watching this, Jamil. We love you, man. Like, the way that the Caribbean community embraces us is just awesome. And so just to be here, a part of this, seeing all members of the diaspora standing up for Black lives, I mean, this is awesome. And we're right here at the Dr. King, see, look at that. We're right here outside historic Ebenezer Baptist Church, and people are already starting to gather, so you can get down here. It starts at 12, but it's just awesome to be a part of this. I mean, we got brothers and sisters from Haiti. We got folks from Trinidad. Hold on, look at that. Look at that. We all together. So it doesn't matter what ship you were dropped off, what port you were dropped off. We all black folks, and so I mean, it's awesome. They got the speakers out. Of course, Jamaica's in the house. The Bahamas is in the house. Haiti's in the house. I mean, this is awesome. This is awesome, and it's just getting started. And so they're gonna be marching. They're gonna be marching to Central Park. You guys can still get out here. We're right here at the King Center at Ebenezer. The Virgin Islands is in the house. I mean, this is truly awesome. This is awesome. Guyana's in the house. This is what unity looks like. This is what unity for black people looks like. Regardless of where you were dropped off during the diaspora, whichever port you went to, we all unified together. You know, so I mean, this makes my heart feel really good. Really, really good. And I mean, they're not gonna show you this on TV. They're not gonna show you this, all of these beautiful black people coming together to support Black lives. Look at that, BLM. So this is awesome. So again, you got time to get down here. We're right on Jackson Street, Auburn Avenue. If you wanna get down here and join us, if you wanna get down here and join us, this is really awesome. I think this is gonna be one of the most impactful marches we've had. We've been marching, this is day 23. I think it's day 22 or 23. It's so many marches, I've lost count. But you guys need to come join this one. Again, we're right here, right across from historic Ebenezer Baptist Church in the heart of Sweet Auburn. I mean, they got the truck. It's got Black Lives Matter on it. Really, all we need is you. All we need is you. Look at that. Convicted Karens. Yes. They're really awesome. Tell the people what's going on.
We're all black and we're here to support what's taking place in the United States of America. Every time you need us, call on us, we're here for you. We're all one.
Thank you. We love you. Thank you for this. Yes. Again, I can tell y'all this. At 18 years old, I had never been out of the country. And I met a young man who was from the Bahamas. And ever since then, we've been the best of friends. I've been able to visit a lot of the islands of the Caribbean. I can say unequivocally they are some of the warmest people, the most welcoming people. And here in Atlanta, there's a thriving Caribbean community that's coming together with the African Americans to send a message. And the message is quite clear. Black Lives Matter. So if you are on this live and you are a person of African descent, or if you're an ally, you need to get on down here. This is gonna be awesome. You're gonna get to see culture that you've never seen before. You're gonna get to see black people in unity, and the media's not gonna show you this. You know, so let's join together as one race, one people, celebrating black, all black everything. You guys celebrated Juneteenth yesterday, which was the liberation of African Americans from chattel slavery. Today, we're celebrating the liberation of black folks from the oppression that continues in this country. And we're going to be saying it loud and proud. I'm black and I'm proud. So you guys can get on down here. Again, we at the corner of Auburn and Jackson Street, right down the street from the Jackson Street Bridge. That's my man, Daniel Blackman. He's here. He brought his son. Tell people what's going on.
Hey, my family's from Barbados and Trinidad. Shout out to everybody watching. Shout out to everybody in the Caribbean and the diaspora that's supporting Black Lives Matter. It's global and not just related to the U.S. And shout out to this brother right here, Gerald Griggs. Love y'all, man.
Love you too, brother. And so like he said, this is an international movement. This is a movement for black folks. Wherever you were dropped off, and some of y'all who were lucky enough to be able to stay. So shout out to my African brothers and sisters. We would love for you guys to come on down here and we can all be together as one. Be that beloved community Dr. King talked about. Let's start showing folks what it looks like. So again, you guys can get on down here. The Martin Luther King Historic Site, the center. Ebenezer's right across the street. Ebenezer's right there. They got the truck now. We got the truck. Got the truck. Look at this. This is awesome.
I am happy to join with you today in what will go down in history as the greatest demonstration for freedom in the history of our nation. Five score years ago, a great American in whose symbolic shadow we stand today signed the Emancipation Proclamation. This momentous decree came as a great beacon light of hope to millions of Negro slaves who had been seared in the flames of withering injustice. It came as a joyous daybreak to end the long night of their captivity. But 100 years later, the Negro still is not free. 100 years later, the life of the Negro is still sadly crippled by the manacles of segregation and the chains of discrimination. 100 years later, the Negro lives on a lonely island of poverty. I have a dream that one day this nation will rise up, live out the true meaning of its creed. We hold these truths to be self-evident that all men are created equal. I have a dream that one day on the red hills of Georgia, the sons of former slaves and the sons of former slave owners will they be able to sit down together at the table of brotherhood. I have a dream that one day, even the state of Mississippi, a state sweltering with the heat of injustice, sweltering with the heat of oppression, will be transformed into an oasis of freedom and justice. I have a dream. My poor little children will one day live in a nation where they will not be judged by the color of their skin, but by the content of their character. I have a dream today. I have a dream that one day, down in Alabama, with its vicious racists, with its governor having his lips dripping with the words of interposition and brotherhood. With this faith, we will be able to work together, to pray together, to struggle together, to go to jail together, to stand up for freedom together, knowing that we will be free one day. This will be the day when all of God's children will be able to sing with new meaning, "My country, tears of thee." Sweet land of liberty, of thee I sing. Land where my fathers died, land of the pilgrim's pride. From every mountainside, let freedom ring. And if America is to be a great nation, this must become true. And so let freedom ring. From the prodigious hilltops of New Hampshire, let freedom ring. From the mighty mountains of New York, let freedom ring. From the heightening Alleghenies of Pennsylvania, let freedom ring. From the snow-capped Rockies of Colorado, let freedom ring. From the curvaceous slopes of California. But not only that, let freedom ring from Stone Mountain of Georgia. Let freedom ring from Lookout Mountain of Tennessee. Let freedom ring from every hill and molehill of Mississippi. From every mountainside. Let freedom ring. When we let it ring from every village and every hamlet, from every state and every city, we will be able to speed up that day when all of God's children, black men and white men, Jews and Gentiles, Protestants and Catholics, will be able to join hands and sing in the words of the old Negro spiritual. Free at last, free at last, thank God Almighty, we are free at last.
And that's what it's all about. That's what it's all about. So we're gonna get ready for this march. And I'll see you on the other side. Love you guys. Peace.